kettle number 4. Up next in pin number 1, Team 7, Caitlin Robertson and Katie Stanley. On deck in 2, Team 8, Donna Skidmore, Dwayne Hayslip. On deck in 1, Team 9, Summer Powers and Tim Field. We're coming to you. Going to be a no time. Going to be a no time. Here in pin number 2, let's go over to pin number 1 now. Team 7, Caitlin, Katie. Seven, kettle number 7. Up next in pin number 2, Team 8, Donna Skidmore, Dwayne Hayslip. On deck of pin number 1, Team 9, Summer Powers, Tim Field. On deck of pin 2, Team 10, John Cecil and Deanne Sampson. Texas Hay Net. If you're looking to save some money on feed, keep a cleaner stall with high-quality products. Check them out, Murdoch's, Tractor Supply, and more. You can drop down and support one of our great partners here at the USTPA. And then those votes count towards the Texas Hay Net Performance Horse. Make sure to get your votes in right down at the office for the Texas Hay Net Performance Horse of the show. Five head at 57.44. 5 head 57.44. Go to pin number 2. Don up. One will be Summer Power. Cecil Deanne. Cheyenne, Wyoming continues to support Team Penning 2 years in a row now. Great partners in Visit Cheyenne. So if you're looking for a family fun trip to get out of the heat this summer, come visit Cheyenne. Head at 50. Spot here with 7 head. So go to pin number 1. Team 9, Summer Powers, Tim Field. Flags up. 0, kettle number 0. Up next in pin number 2, Team 10, John Cecil, Deanne Sampson. On deck in 1, Team 11, Tammy Jurgens, Brandon Wine. On deck in 2, Team 12, Erica Black and Janice Allen. Head at 55.17. There we go. They are rolling. Summer Powers and Tim Field going to put them on them for 10 head. Going to go way out in the lead here early on as we go to pin 2. Flags up. 0, kettle number 0. Up next in pin number 1, Team 11, Tammy Jurgens, Brandon Wine. On deck in 2, Team 12, Erica Black, Janice Allen. On deck in 1, Team 13, Raylan Jurgens and Ken Wright. Is John Cecil, Deanne Sampson go to work. Last year's Alrighty, takes us to pin number 1, Tammy Jurgens, Brandon Wine.
You want to fix it and rebuy them? I don't care.
All right, so that, just so you guys know, that last team was supposed to be John Cecil and Deanne Sampson. And so if John and Deanne, you will go next after Tammy and Brandon. So you'll be next in pin 2, John and Deanne. All right. Pin number 1, Tammy Jurgens, Brandon Wine. Flags up. So up next on 2. Nice run. Came in at 9, head at 59.21. Oh, no time. Darn. All right, give you one moment. Make the adjustment. That'll take us on down now. John Cecil, Deanne Sampson. Flags up. 3, kettle number 3. John Cecil, last year's reigning world champion in the ones. Up next in pin number 1, Team 13, Raylan Jurgens, Ken Wright. On deck in 2, Hunter and Peyton B. Then we'll have a cattle change. First team out the cattle change will be Samantha Smith and Renee Pinar. Going to be a no time in 2. No time in 2. Takes us over to pin number 1. Raylan Jurgens, Ken Wright, be next to go. Flags up. 2, kettle number 2. Up next in pin number 2, team number 14, Hunter and Peyton Brismakevitz. Then we'll have a cattle change. First team out the cattle change in 1, Team 15, Samantha Smith, Renee Pinar. First up after the cattle change in 2 is Team 16, Ashton Hayslip and Dwayne Hayslip. Going to be a no time. Going to be a no time in 1. Takes us to pin number 2, Team 14, Hunter Brismakevitz, Peyton Brismakevitz. Flags up. 1, cattle number 1. After this team is a cattle change. Next to go in pin 1, Team 15, Samantha Smith and Renee Pinar. Up next in pin 2 will be Team 16, Ashton and Dwayne Hayslip. On deck in pin 1, Team 17, Weston Robb and Richard Rankin. Six head at 58.30 at the Tulsa time. Make sure to check out Wind River Microbes. Fantastic product for your horses, your cattle. Anybody can use it for the health of their herd, so make sure to support Wind River Microbes. So good things adjusted. Samantha Smith, Renee Pinar. Flags up. 1-1, cattle number 1. Up next in pin 2, Ashton Hayslip, Dwayne Hayslip. On deck in 1, Team 17, Weston Robb, Richard Rankin. On deck in 2, Team 18, Cassie Harmon, John Cecil will come to you. July 27th through the 29th, the Rayco Builders Elite Finals. Last year in Fort Worth, we paid out over $350,000 in cash and prizes. Looking to do the same this year with $120,000 added in cash and prizes as well. Going to be a no time in pin 1. Pin 2, Team 16, Ashton, Dwayne. Flags up. 1-1, kettle number 1. Up next in pin 1, Team 17, Weston Robb, Richard Rankin. On deck in 2, Team 18, Cassie Harmon, John Cecil. On deck in 1, Team number 19, Donna Skidmore and Brandon Wine. But the Rayco Builders Elite Finals, folks, is set up to be another big-time opportunity in the sport of team pinning. The winner is looking to take home most likely over $40,000 for July and go to West Monroe, July 27th through the 29th for the Rayco Builders Elite. Pin 1, Team 17, Weston Robb, Richard Rankin. Five. Team Stanley. and Amber. Top 2. Flag. Stanley on deck and 2. Remember, folks, 4 goal rounds here in the number 6. 4 rounds. So we're bringing up our top 26 to round 2. And we'll have round 3. Then we'll go into our championship round. Came in at 3 head at 49.66. Eight, kettle number 8. Up next in pin 1, Team 21, Raylan Jurgens, Amber Hayslip. On deck in 2, Team 22, Caitlin Robertson, Eric and Black. On deck. Cubit Hay Company bringing you the Rumble in the Rockies. Not only is Cubit Hay Company a fantastic partner and supporter here at the USTPA, it's really good product, really efficient. If you're looking for feed, make sure to contact Cubit Hay Company. But the Rumble in the Rockies, June 23rd through the 25th, is all ready. The stars are rolling in a big way. No time, going to be in no time. Pin 1, Team 21, Raylan Jurgens, Amber Hayslip. Flags up. 8, cattle number 8. Up next in pin number 2, Team 22, Caitlin Robertson, Erica Black. Six head at 57.24. Takes us to pin number 2 now. Team number 22, Caitlin Robertson, Erica Black. Flags up. 9, cattle number 9. Up next in pin number 1, Team 23, Steve-O and Hunter Brismakevitz. On deck in 2, Team 24, Samantha Smith, Ashton Hayslip. On deck in 1, Team 25, Dwayne Hayslip and John Von Hoff. Now, the day of the 47 Rodeo, the Utah Team Pinning Cup, they are supporting 4 different bonuses throughout the week. A $1,000 bonus will go to the top youth rider of the week. A $1,000 bonus will go to the top masters rider of the week. $1,000 will go to the most competitive family of the week, and as well as the performance horse of the weekend will get another $1,000 bonus. So thank you to them for supporting the Utah Team Pinning Cup and bringing such a great opportunity to our sport and association. 7 head at 50, 53. 7 head 50, 53. Going to put him in the number 2 spot right now. So go to team number 23, Steve-O, Hunter Brisbakevitz. Flags up. 3, kettle number 3. Up next in pin number 2 will be Team 24, Samantha Smith, Ashton Hayslip. On deck in 1, Team 25, Dwayne Hayslip and John Von Hoff. On deck in 2, Team 26, Robbie Salzbrenner and John Cecil. K. Walters Equine Insurance. Speaking of the days of 47 Rodeo, K. Walters jumped up, supporting the USTPA even in a bigger way that you already had by being one of the teams. So make sure to contact K. Walters to get your horses covered. No reason not to have them insured. So might as well work with the best in K. Walters Equine Insurance. Eight head at 55.72. 8 head 55.72. Going to put them in the number 2 spot now. We got one team out there with a 10 head run of 55.17 sitting in the number 1 spot as we go to team number 24, Samantha Smith, Ashton Hayslip. Flags up. 5, cattle number 5. Up next in pin number 1, Team 25, Dwayne Hayslip, John Von Hoff. On deck in 2, Team 26, Robbie Salzbrenner, John Cecil. On deck in 1, Team 27, Tim Field and Brandon Wine. And a no time, going to be a no time in 2. Pin 1, Team 25, Dwayne Hayslip, John Von Hoff. Flags up. 6, kettle number 6. Up next in pin 2, Team 26, Robbie Salzbrenner, John Cecil. On deck in 1, Team 27, Tim Field, Brandon Wine. On deck in 2, Team 28, Summer Powers and Deanne Sampson. Then we'll have a cattle change. As Boot Barn continues to support the USTPA and team penning, make sure to support them back. Thank you to Boot Barn for another great year. As we've got the Boot Barn Buckeye Battle, late July, Columbiana, Ohio, up at the beautiful Garwood Arena. Boot Barn Buckeye Battle. Seven head at 57.38. Pin 2, Team 20, John Cecil. Flags up. 6, cattle number 6. Up next in pin number 1, Team 27, Tim Field, Brandon Wine. On deck in 2, Team 28, Summer Powers and Deanne Sampson. Then we'll have a cattle change. Amber Hayslip. The official some wild calf directly to your door. It's really high quality. To pin number 1, Team 27, Tim, Brandon. Speaking of number 1, Caitlin Robertson. Ten head at 53.84. Both of them sitting number one in the Region 1-2 at the moment, showing you why. 10 headed at 53.84. So go to pin number 2. Flags up. 4, cattle number 4. After this team is a cattle change. First team out the cattle change, team 29, Amber Hayslip, Tom Jurgens. Up next in pin 2 will be team 30, Tammy Jurgens, Caitlin Robertson. On deck in 1, team 31, Katie Stanley and Hunter Brisbane-Kevitz. The Cubit Hay Company Rumble in the Rockies, folks, is set up to be an amazing time to get away with your family. Come visit Estes Park, Colorado at 8,600 feet in the air. Just on the opening day alone, we have got a golf outing, a roller coaster, no time. Cattle change, please. Cattle change brought to you by Wind River Microbes. Can't express it enough. Thank you so much to Wind River Microbes for all that they've done for us. Supporting our cattle and our cattle crews at every one of our national shows. Thank you to Wind River Microbes. Well, we've got 14 on the board. We're filling out our top 26 to come back to round number 2. So working our way down here in round 2, the top 26. Remember, 4 rounds all the way through at every class here this weekend. But right now, team 29. Flags up. 0, cattle number 0. Up next in pin number 2, team 30 will be Tammy Jurgens, Caitlin Robertson. On deck in 1, team 31, Katie Stanley, Hunter B. On deck in 2, team 32, Donna Skidmore and Steve-O. Is that a no time? Tough luck. Going to be a no time here in pin 1. Give me a moment. Make the adjustment. So that'll take us over to pin number 2 now. Tammy, Caitlin. Flags up. 1, cattle number 1. Up next in pin 1, team 31, Katie Stanley, Hunter Brisbane-Kevitz. On deck in 2, team 32, Donna Skidmore and Steve-O. On deck in 1, team 33, Richard Rankin and Peyton Brisbane-Kevitz. We're coming your way. Well, we got 3 teams on the board with 10 head runs. None better than a 53-59 from Robbie Salzbrenner and John Cecil. And a no time going to be a no time. Pin 1, Team 31, Katie Stanley, Hunter Rizmakevitz. Flags up. 3-3, kettle number 3. Up next at pin number 2, Team 32, Donna Skidmore and Steve-O. Is Able Suppressor Company not only supporting and bringing us the Elite Showdown this weekend, they're also a great partner at the San Antonio Rodeo Team Pinning. They are one of the great sponsors of the classes there at the San Antonio Rodeo. Make sure to look out for San Antonio next February. Fantastic weekend we had down there in San Antonio. You're going to want to make sure to make it down there again. Thank you to Able Suppressors for what they've been doing for us this year. As they're going to get another 10-head run. 10 head at 54.72 for Katie and Hunter. Pin 2, Team 32, flags up. 0-0, kettle number 0. Up next in pin number 1, Team 33, Richard Rankin, Peyton Brismakevitz. On deck in 2, Team 34, Raylan Jurgens, Dwayne Hayslip. On deck in 1, Team 35, Erica Black and Tim Field. We're coming your way. Going to be a no time. Going to be a no time in 2. Pin 1, Team 33, Richard Rankin, Peyton Brismakevitz. Flags up. 2-2, kettle number 2. Up next in pin 2, Team 34, Raylan Jurgens, Dwayne Hayslip. On deck in 1, Team 35, Erica Black and Tim Field. On deck in 2, Team 36, Deanne Sampson and John Cecil. Thank you, Todd Jays and Jay Saddlery. If you're looking for a beautiful saddle to get your summer season rolling, make sure to reach out to Jay Saddlery. That came in at 8 head at 57.64. Let's go over to pin number 2 now. Raylan, Dwayne, flags up. 6-6, kettle number 6. Up next in pin number 1, Team 35, Erica Black, Tim Field. On deck in 2, Team 36, Deanne Sampson, John Cecil. On deck in 1, Team 37, Janice Allen and Amber Hayslip. And a no time in 2, no time in 2. Team 35, Erica Black, Tim Field. Flags up. 8-8, kettle number 8. Up next in pin number 2, Team 36, Deanne Sampson, John Cecil. On deck in 1, Team 37, Janice Allen, Amber Hayslip. On deck in 2, Team 38, Ken Wright and Caitlin Robertson. Equus Television continues to provide fantastic live feed action of all of the USTPA events. Make sure to download the Equus Television app for a clean, smooth opportunity to watch every event live, as well as check out the USTPA library there on Equus Television app for past finals, past interviews, and more with Equus Television. And a no time, going to be a no time in one. Pin 2, Team 36, Deanne Sampson, John Cecil. Flags up. 5-5, kettle number 5. Up next in pin number 1, Team 37, Janice Allen, Amber Hayslip on deck in 2. Team number 38, Ken Wright, Caitlin Robertson on deck in 1. Team 39, Hunter Brismakevitz and John Von Hoff. Going to be a no time in 2, no time in 2. Pin 1, Team 37, Janice Allen, Amber Hayslip. Flags up. 9-9, kettle number 9. Up next in pin number 2, Team 38, Ken Wright, Caitlin Robertson on deck in 1. Team 39, Hunter Brismakevitz and John Von Hoff on deck in 2. Team 40, Donna Skidmore and Cassie Harmon. Boss Buckets, retractable, collapsible, high quality buckets for your trailer. Thank you to Boss Buckets for providing great products, great prizes here in the USTPA. And going to be a no time, going to be a no time. That'll take us over to pin number 2 now. Ken Wright, Caitlin Robertson. Flags up. 4-4, kettle number 4. Up next in pin 1, Team 39, Hunter Brismakevitz and John Von Hoff on deck in 2. Team 40, Donna Skidmore, Cassie Harmon on deck in 1. Team 41, Ashton Hayslip and Katie Stanley. Congratulations to Trademarks, one of the great partners of the USTPA, does a lot for the association, but being recognized as one of the top 25 families in the Houston area. Thank you to Trademarks for all they do for the USTPA. It came in at 5 head at 57.89. Takes us over to pin number 1, Team 39, Hunter Brismakevitz, John Von Hoff. Flags up. 5-5, kettle number 5. Up next in pin number 2, Team 40, Donna Skidmore, Cassie Harmon on deck in 1. Team 41, Ashton Hayslip, Katie Stanley on deck in 2. Team 42, Tom Jurgens, Raylan Jurgens. Then we'll have a cattle change. Folks, Elite Equine, fantastic horse supplement out of South Africa, is coming back once again to our Elite Finals, bringing us an amazing package of products for all the folks that win in the top 20. We'll get 3 months supply of Elite Equine. Great value, quite a bit of product for making it into the top 20. Thank you to Elite Equine, but a no time here, going to be a no time. Team 40, Donna Skidmore, Cassie Harmon. Flags up. 7-7, kettle number 7. Up next in pin number 1, Team 41, Ashton Hayslip, Katie Stanley. On deck in 2, Team 42, Tom Jurgens, Raylan Jurgens. Then we'll have a cattle change. First team after the cattle change, Team 43, Tammy Jurgens and Erica Black. And a no time in 2, going to be a no time in 2. Pin 1, Team 41, Ashton, Katie. Flags up. 7, cattle number 7. Up next in pin number 2, Team 42, Tom and Raylan Jurgens. Then we'll have a cattle change. First team after cattle change in 1, Team 43, Tammy Jurgens, Erica Black. First team after cattle change in 2, Team 44, Tim Field and Deanne Sampson. All right, going to come in on one head. Going to come in one head. Pin 2, Team 42, Tom Jurgens, Raylan Jurgens. Flags up. 9, cattle number 9. After this team will be a cattle change. First team out the cattle change in 1, Tammy Jurgens, Erica Black. First team out the cattle change in pin 2, Team 44, Tim Field, Deanna Sampson. Steve-O and Samantha Smith, be ready. We're coming your way. Going to be a no time in 2. Going to be a no time. Cattle change, please. Wind River Microbes cattle change. Thank you to Kyler and the group doing a fantastic job all weekend down there moving the cows, keeping this thing rolling. Thank you to our cattle crew. Brought to you by Wind River Microbes. Well, right now we've got 18 on the board. A 10-head run at 53.59. Robbie Salzbrenner and John Cecil still sitting number 1. All right, Tammy, Erica. Flags up. 1-1, kettle number 1. Up next in pin number 2, Team 44, Tim Field, Deanne Sampson on deck in 1, Team 45, Steve-O and Samantha Smith on deck in 2, Team 46, Peyton Brismakevitz and Caitlin Robertson. Gonna be a no time, gonna be a no time. So right now in pin number 2, Tim Field, Deanne Sampson. Team 44. Looking to beat a 53-59. We've got 18 on the board. We're getting closer to our top 26 in round number 2. Flags up. 3-3, kettle number 3. Up next in pin number 1 will be Team 45, Steve-O and Samantha Smith. On deck in 2, Team 46, Peyton Brismakevitz, Caitlin Robertson. On deck in 1, Team 47, Hunter Brismakevitz and Ashton Hayslip. Gonna be a no time, gonna be a no time. As we move on over to pin number 1 now, Team 45, Steve-O, Samantha Smith. Flags up. 5-5, kettle number 5. Up next in pin number 2, Team 46, Peyton Brismakevitz and Caitlin Robertson. On deck in 1, Team 47, and Robbie Salzbrenner. Texas Haynet Performance Horse of the Week. Make sure to get your towards the month, which then turns out to you for Steve-O and Samantha. 46, Peyton Brismakevitz, Caitlin Roberts. Up next in pin number 1, Team 47. Second 1, Team 49, Brandon Wine and Katie Stanley. Came in at 8 head. Pin 1, flags up. 7-7, kettle number 7. Up next in pin number 2, Team 48, Cassie Harmon, Robbie Salzbrenner. On deck in 1, Team 49, Brandon Wine, Katie Stanley. On deck in 2, Team 50, Tom Jurgens, Amber Hayslip were coming. $887, 10 head, 4 Hayslip going to as we go to pin 2. Number 9, Brandon Wine, Katie Stanley. On deck in 2, Team 50, Tom Jurgens, Amber Hayslip. On deck in 1, Team 51. Folks, make sure to tune in tomorrow, 11:20. Highlighted and profiled in the sport of team pinning, being Callie Berkshire has to say about the USTPA and team. Flat 9-9, kettle number 51, Dwayne Hayslip, Erica Black. On deck in 2, Team 52. Oh, tough. Give me a moment to adjust the computer. All right, that takes us over to pin number 2. Flags up. 5-5, kettle number 5. Up next in pin number 1, Team 51, Dwayne Hayslip, Erica Black. On deck in 2, Team 52, Steve-O and Tammy Jurgens. On deck in 1, Team 53, John Cecil and Ken Wright. We're coming your way. We're getting closer to a bubble. We are getting closer to a bubble here and figuring out round number 2. Remember, 4 full rounds, 4 total rounds here in the number 6. 6 head at 59.59. Pin 1, Team 51, Dwayne Hayslip, Erica Black. Flags up. 8, kettle number 8. Up next in pin number 2, Team 52, Steve-O and Tammy Jurgens. On deck in 1, Team 53, John Cecil, Ken Wright. On deck in 2, Team 54, Peyton Brismakevitz. Going to be a no time. Going to be a no time in 1. That'll take us over to pin number 2, Team 52, Steve-O, Tammy Jurgens. Flags up. 9, kettle number 9. Up next in pin number 1, Team 53, John Cecil, Ken Wright. On deck in 2, Team 54, Peyton Brismakevitz, Ashton Hayslip. On deck in 1, Team 55, Tim Field and John Cecil. The Rayco Builders Elite Finals, July 27th through the 29th. Make sure to get there. Going to be a no time. Going to be a no time. Pin 1, Team 53, John Cecil, Ken Wright. July 27th through the 29th, the Rayco Builders Elite Finals. Again, is going to be an outstanding opportunity to win big money and have the sport of team pinning will be highlighted again in a huge way. You're going to want to be a part of it, but also going to have some fun. Youth riders, be ready. The USTPA Summertime Showdown that first night, Thursday night, the 27th. Great night to highlight our youth and future superstars. All right, right here. Flags up. 0, kettle number 0. Up next in pin number 2, Team 54, Peyton Brismakevitz, Ashton Hayslip. On deck in 1, Team 55, Tim Field, John Cecil. On deck in 2, Team 56, Raylan Jurgens and Amber Hayslip. Make sure, folks, if you are looking to get any sort of project done, you're in need of a general contractor, there's no other option than Rayco Builders. Big support of the USTPA, the Elite Finals, and more. So make sure to reach out to Rayco for your next project. Came in at 4 head at 55.71. Pin 2, Team 54, Peyton Brismakevitz, Ashton Hayslip. Flags up. 0, kettle number 0. Up next in pin number 1, Team 55, Tim Field, John Cecil. On deck in 2, Team 56, Raylan Jurgens, Amber Hayslip. Then we'll have a cattle change. First team out for cattle change, Team 57, Katie Stanley and Peyton Brismakevitz. Well, right now at the top of the leaderboard is 10 headed to 48.87, Ashton Hayslip, Hunter Brismakevitz. Ashton Hayslip and Peyton Brismakevitz going to work right now, looking to challenge that top spot. Going to come in at 8 head at 54.60. Takes us to pin number 1 now, Team 55, Tim Field, John Cecil. Flags up. 6, kettle number 6. Up next in pin number 2, Team 56, Raylan Jurgens, Amber Hayslip. Then we'll have a cattle change. First team out the cattle change, Team 57, Katie Stanley, Peyton Brismakevitz. First team out the cattle change in pin number 2, Team 58, Ashton Hayslip and Tom Jurgens. The Cupid Hay Company Rumble in the Rockies. If you're looking to get in the cow riding or the shoot dogging or the mutton busting, make sure to send your entries in to info at USTPA.com. 7 head at 58.92. Pin 2. Flags up. 7, cattle number 7. After this team will be a cattle change. First team out, the cattle change, team 57, Katie Stanley, Peyton Briz McKevitz. Second team out, team 58. Going to be a no time. Cattle change, please. Cattle change. Cattle change is brought to you by Wind River Microbes. Wind River Microbes all year long will be supporting our cattle crews, our cattle. So thank you to Wind River Microbes. Well, we now officially have a bubble. 1 head, 48.28 is the cutoff at the moment. Down to our last set of cattle. Figuring out who's coming back in the top 26 for round number 2. Remember, 4 full rounds here in the number 6 and in the number 3 after. So just a reminder, 4 full rounds. A lot of great shows right around the corner here in the USTPA, including next weekend right there, Helena, Montana. Well, here we go. Flags up. 4, cattle number 4. Up next in pin number 2, Team 58, Ashton Hayslip, Tom Jurgens on deck in 1, Team 59, Samantha Smith, Erica Black on deck in 2, Team 60, Dwayne Hayslip and Janice Allen. And then the weekend after next, we'll have 2 fantastic events. Not too far from here, Forest, Mississippi. DJ and the crew always do a fantastic job. Make sure to get up to Mississippi. Going to be a no time. That'll take us over to pin number 2 now. Team 58, Ashton Hayslip, Tom Jurgens. I believe Ashton might be swapping out a horse. But that same weekend, the first weekend of June, Elizabeth Rodeo team pinning. Stephanie and Ben Bach have been doing a lot of fantastic work, working hard to provide a great weekend out there in Elizabeth, Colorado. A great PRCA rodeo where on that Friday night, the top 10 of the Open will start off the PRCA Extreme Bulls that Friday night. So another great opportunity to get in front of thousands of people there in Elizabeth. Team 58, Ashton Hayslip, Tom Jurgens. Flags up. 8, cattle number 8. Up next will be team number 59, Samantha Smith, Erica Black. We're coming to you next. On deck in 2, Team 60, Dwayne Hayslip, Janice Allen. On deck in 1, Team 61, Amber and Ashton Hayslip. Wild Calf Coffee. Extremely high quality coffee at a great rate, but great partners. Official coffee of the USTPA. Wildcalf.com. It'll come right to your door. So if you're going to buy coffee, might as well make it Wild Calf and support the ones that support us. Thank you to Wild Calf. Going to be a no time. One quick moment, got to adjust the computer. All right, we're set, squared away. Samantha, Erica, flags up. 2-2, kettle number 2. Up next in pin number 2, Team 60, Dwayne Hayslip, Janice Allen. On deck in 1, Team 61, Amber and Ashton Hayslip. On deck in 2, Team 62, Summer Powers and Robbie Salzbrenner. Going to be a no time. Going to be a no time in 1. Takes us over to pin number 2, Team 60, Dwayne Hayslip, Janice Allen. Flags up. 4-4, kettle number 4. So at 11:20 Monday morning, Callie Brookshire will be on the Cowgirl channel. Will also be featured on the Cowboy channel later in the afternoon. So 2 fantastic opportunities tomorrow for the USTPA and team pinning to be recognized and highlighted in Western sports on the greatest Western sports network there is in the Cowboy channel. Putting together another good run, looking to get inside to round number 2. Going to finish at 7 ahead at 54.66. Pin 1, Team 61, Amber, Ashton. Well, we now have a new cutoff. It is now 2 head at 15.95. Amber, Ashton Hayslip, next to go here in pin number 1. Amber, Ashton, flags up. 3-3, kettle number 3. Up next in pin number 2, Team 62, Summer Powers, Robbie Salzbrenner. On deck in pin 1, Team 63, Raylan Jurgens and Tammy Jurgens. We're coming to you. So Zabel Suppressors has now brought us the Elite Showdown. Support us at the San Antonio Rodeo as well as all year long. They'll also be featured at the World Finals coming up in Amarillo. October 22nd through the 28th is where it'll all be going down. We'll be crowning our champions here in the USTPA. Amarillo, Texas, the Amarillo National Center, October 22nd through the 28th. Came in at 8 head at 58.96. And that'll take us over to pin number 2 now. Summer Powers, Robbie Salzbrenner. Flags up. 1-1, cattle number 1. Up next in pin number 1, Team 63, Raylan and Tammy Jurgens. On deck in 2, Team 64, Katie Stanley, Ashton Hayslip. And on deck in 1, Team 65, Erica Black and Amber Hayslip. 7 head at 50-60. Pin 1, Team 63, Raylan, Tammy. Flags up. 1, kettle number 1. Up next in pin number 2, Team 64, Katie Stanley, Ashton Hayslip. On deck in pin 2, Team 65, Erica Black and Amber Hayslip. The cutoff is now 4 head at 56-27. As we're only 3 teams away from finishing out round 1 and going to our top 26. The cutoff is 4 head at 56-27. Came in at 8 head at 56-38. Pin 2, Team 64, Katie, Ashton, flags up. 3, kettle number 3. So up next in pin number 1 will be Team 65, Erica Black and Amber Hayslip. We're coming your way, and that'll do it for round number 1. Going to be a no time. So pin 1, Team 65, Erica Black, Amber Hayslip. Our last opportunity, as our bubble right now is 4 headed to 55-71. We're bringing back our top 26 to round 2. Erica Black, Amber Hayslip, our last team to go in round 1. Erica, Amber, flags up. 5, kettle number 5. 4 headed at 55-71 is the time to beat for them to get inside the top 26. 4 total rounds here in the number 6. As the Cubit Hay Company Rumble in the Rockies is right around the corner, just a little over a month away. Make sure to make the plans to head to Estes Park, Colorado. Cubit Hay Company, LS Performance Horses, bringing us a good one. Thank you for everything they've done over the last couple of years supporting the USTPA and team pinning. Cubit Hay Company. Ten head of a 48.87. Hunter Brisbane-Kevitz and Ashton Hayslip. Still sitting number 1 in a big way by about a 5-second margin. Eric and Amber are going to get themselves into round number 2, so don't go far with 5 headed at 57-16. That's going to do it for round 1. We're going to check our times, get things printed off. We're going to roll right into round number 2. So 26 total teams here in the round. We're bringing back our top 20 for round 3. Changing cattle after sevens. Changing cattle after sevens. They're coming in on 8 head at 56.38. Going to have another solid run here of 7 head at 56.95. Going to give him a total of 15 head at 113.33. Looking good going into round number 3 as we go to team 3, pin 1. Summer Powers, Robbie Salzbrenner. Flags up. 4, cattle number 4. Up next in pin number 2, team 4, Amber Hayslip, Ashton Hayslip on deck in 1. Team 5, Dwayne Hayslip, Janice Allen on deck in 2. Team 6, Tim Field and John Cecil. Again, folks, if you are looking for your next project, anytime, anywhere, on time, make sure to get with Rayco Builders. Fantastic general contractor and a great supporter here at the USTPA and Team Pinning. Thank you to Rayco Builders. There you go. 10 head at 59.92. Going to give him a total of 17 head at 110.52. Pin 2, Team 4, Amber, Ashton. Team's coming in at 8 head at 58.96. Flags up. 0, cattle number 0. Up next in pin number 1, Team 5, Dwayne Hayslip, Janice Allen on deck in 2. Team 6, Tim Field, John Cecil on deck in 1. Team 7, Peyton Brismikevitz and Ashton Hayslip. Your Texas Haynet Performance Horse of the Weekend, the month and the year. Thank you to Texas Haynet for representing our equestrian athletes. But make sure to get your votes in down at the office. They all add up throughout the month and will count towards the year as well. It all matters. A great title for your equestrian athlete or anyone out there that you see is the top equestrian athlete of the weekend. Came in at 3 head at 55.97. Going to give him a total of 11 head at 114.93. So we go over to pin number 1, Dwayne Hayslip, Janice Allen. Flags up. 8, cattle number 8. Up next in pin number 2, Team 6, Tim Field, John Cecil on deck in 1. Team 7, Peyton Brismikevitz and Ashton Hayslip. On deck in 2, Team 8, Tom Jurgens and Amber Hayslip. As Boot Barn continues to support Western sports in a massive way, thank you to them for supporting the USTPA as well for the 3rd year in a row. Boot Barn. And a no time going to be a no time. Pin 2, Team 6, Tim Field, John Cecil. Coming in 7 head at 58.92. Flags up. 8, kettle number 8. Up next in pin 1 will be Team 7, Peyton Prismakevitz, Ashton Hayslip. On deck in 2, Team 8, Tom Jurgens, Amber Hayslip. On deck in 1, Team number 9, Cassie Harmon and Robbie Salzbrenner. We're coming your way. In with Equus Television. Download the app. Go to the USTPA subcategory page. It's basically a library of past interviews and events, championship rounds. Great way to check out the USTPA. You can also watch it live on HD TV right there in your living room, right there on Equus Television. Thank you for all that they do to covering the USTPA. Finished at 5 headed at 58.41 for a total of 12 head at 117.33. Pin 1, Team 7, Peyton, Ashton. Flags up. 7, kettle number 7. Up next in pin number 2, Team 8, Tom Jurgens, Amber Hayslip. On deck in 1, Team 9, Cassie Harmon, Robbie Salzbrenner. And on deck in 2, Team 10, Hunter Prismakevitz and Ashton Hayslip. Going to be a no time in 1. Pin 2, Team 8, Tom Jurgens, Amber Hayslip. Tom, Amber, flags up. 5, kettle number 5. Up next in pin number 1, Team 9, Cassie Harmon, Robbie Salzbrenner. On deck in 2, Team 10, Hunter Prismakevitz, Ashton Hayslip. On deck in 1, Team 11, Peyton Prismakevitz and Caitlin Robertson. Came in at 7 head at 59.24 for a total of 13 head at 118.83. Pin 1, Team 9, Cassie, Robbie, flags up. 2, kettle number 2. Up next in pin 2, Team 10, Hunter Prismakevitz, Ashton Hayslip. On deck in 1, Team 11, Peyton Prismakevitz, Caitlin Robertson. And on deck in 2, Team 12, Ken Wright and Caitlin Robertson. And now on top of the leaderboard, Summer Powers, Robbie Salzburn with 17 head at 1:10.52. Cassie and Robbie going to finish at 4 head at 47.24 for a total of 9 head at 105.48. Pin 2, Team 10, Hunter Brismakevitz, Ashton Hayslip. Flags up. Seven, kettle number 7. Up next in pin number 1, Team 11, Peyton Brismakevitz, Caitlin Robertson. On deck in 2, Team 12, Ken Wright, Caitlin Robertson. On deck in 1, Team 13, Richard Rankin and Peyton Brismakevitz. Right here's your number 1 team, Hunter Brismakevitz and Ashton Hayslip. Looking to do what they did in round 1, which is a 48.87 on 10 head. Going to be a no time. Pin 1, Team 11, Peyton Brismakevitz and Caitlin Robertson. Flags up. 3, kettle number 3. Up next in pin number 2, Team 12, Ken Wright, Caitlin Robertson. On deck in 1, Team 13, Richard Rankin, Peyton Brismakevitz. On deck in 2, Team 14, Katie Stanley and Hunter Brismakevitz. And then we'll have a cattle change. Nine head at 55 seconds flat. I'm going to put them at 17 head at 113.13. They're going to go to the number 2 spot. That'll move us on over to pin number 2 now. Team 12, Ken Wright, Caitlin Robertson. So right now we've got 7 on the board, looking to fill out our top 20 to move on to round number 3. Flags up. 9, kettle number 9. Up next in pin number 1 be Team 13, Richard Rankin, Peyton Brismakevitz. On deck in 2, Team number 14, Katie Stanley, Hunter Brismakevitz. And we'll have a cattle change. First team out the cattle change will be Team number 15, Tim Field and Brandon Wan. The Elite Showdown brought to you by Able Suppressors. It's been great seeing everybody this weekend. Big, beautiful buckles from Outlaw Spirit. We got 2 more champions to crown here on day number 3. Thank you to Outlaw Spirits. Thank you to Able Suppressors. Being great supporters here this weekend. It came in at 4 head at 53.37 for a total of 9 head at 111.26. Head on over to pin number 1 now. This is Richard Rankin and Peyton Brismakevitz. Flags up. 1-1, cattle number 1. Up next in pin 2, Team 14, Katie and Hunter. Then we'll have a cattle change. First mouth cattle change, Team 15 will be Tim and Brandon. First mouth cattle change in pin 2, Team 16, Robbie and John. We're coming your way. Forehead at 59.15. Gives it a total of 12 head at 116.79. As we go now to pin number 2, Team 14, Katie Stanley, Hunter Brisbane-Kevitz. Flags up. 3-3, cattle number 3. After this team is a cattle change. First team after the Wind Rivers Microbes cattle change will be team number 15, Tim Field and Brandon Wine. First team in pin 2 will be team 16, Robbie Salzbrenner and John Cecil. On deck will be team 17, Dwayne Hayslip and John Von Hoff. So July 19th through the 23rd, the Days of 47 Rodeo, the Utah Team Pinning Cup, will be going down out in the Rockies. Over 10,000 plus people each night watching team pinning. And again, live on Cowboy Channel, smack dab in the middle of the rodeo. So big opportunity for the sport to be witnessed and watched by more people than maybe ever before. Thank you to Days of 47 Rodeo. Seven head at 58.21. Cattle change, please. Cattle change. Wind River Microbes cattle change. As Wind River Microbes supporting our cattle and our cattle changes all year long. Well, right now we've got 10 on the board to fill out our top 20. A 17 head at 110.52 from Summer Powers and Robbie Salzbrenner still sitting in the number 1 spot, but we got 2 other teams right behind him on 17 head. It is awfully close from first to third. There's only a 3-second difference between all 3 of them. So getting ready to get things started for us. Team 15 will be Team Field and Brandon Wine. Remember, folks, the regional finals, the high point race is on in each region. Here in Region 1 and 2, Tim Field is sitting in the number 1 spot in the region, as well as Brandon Wine in their different classes. Brandon Wine also number 1 in the world in the total standings. Tim Field number 2. Flags up. 2-2, cattle number 2. Up next in pin 2, Team 16, Robbie Salzbrenner, John Cecil. On deck in 1, Team 17, Dwayne Hayslip, John Von Hoff. On deck in 2, Team 18, Steve-O and Hunter Brisbane-Kevitz. So the Rayco Builders Elite Finals. Well, if you make it down to the top 20, you will be going home with 3 months' supply of Elite Equine. An amazing horse supplement that you can purchase now and support them right back as they're supporting us for 2 years in a row now. Thank you to Elite Equine for providing that amount of product for the top 20. Well, it's going to come in at 5 head at 42.08 for a total of 15 head at 95.92. Pin 2, Team 16, Robbie Salzbrenner, John Cecil. Team's coming in at 10 head at 53.59. I believe this was your second fastest team coming into the round. Flags up. 9, cattle number 9. Up next in pin number 1, Team 17, Dwayne Hayslip, John Von Hoff. On deck in 2, Team 18, Steve Owen, Hunter Brismakevitz. On deck in 1, Team 19, Caitlin Robertson and Erica Black. Eight head at 52.69. Going to put them in at 18 head at 106.28. There's your new number 1 team, Robbie Salzbrenner and John Cecil. That'll take us down now to team number 17. Dwayne Hayslip, John Von Hoff coming in on 7 head at 57.38. Flags up. 8, cattle number 8. We've got 12 on the board, filling out our top 20. Filling out our top 20 for round 3. It came in at 4 head at 48.39. 4 head, 48.39. Move over to pin number 2, Team 18. Flags up. 4, cattle number 4. Up next in pin number 1, Team 19, Caitlin Robertson, Erica Black. On deck in pin number 2, Team 20, Raylan Jurgens and Amber Hayslip. The Boot Barn Buckeye Battle in Columbiana, Ohio. Coming to Region 8, and Boot Barn's bringing the heat. Boot Barn Buckeye Battle will be late July, right before the Elite Finals, but going to be a no time here. Going to be a no time in 2. Pin 1, Team 19, Caitlin Robertson, Erica Black. Team 19, Caitlin, Erica, coming in on 7 head at 50.53. Flags up. 9, cattle number 9. Up next in pin number 2, Team 20, Raylan Jurgens, Amber Hayslip. On deck in 1, Team 21, Weston Robb, Richard Rankin. And on deck in 2, Team 22, Hunter and Peyton Brismakevitz. Going to be a no time. Going to be a no time. Takes us over to pin number 2, Team 20, Raylan Jurgens, Amber Hayslip. Coming in on 6 head at 57.24. Flags up. 3, cattle number 3. Up next in pin number 1, Team 21, Weston and Richard. On deck in pin 2, Team 22, Hunter and Peyton. On deck in pin number 1, Team 23, Summer and Tim. We're rolling your way. Going to be a no time. Going to be a no time. Pin 1, Team 21, Weston Robb, Richard Rankin. Flags up. 0, cattle number 0. Up next in pin number 2, Team 22, Hunter and Peyton Brismakevitz. On deck in 1, Team 23, Summer Powers, Tim Field. On deck in 2, Team 24, Donna Skidmore and Dwayne Hayslip. We got 13 on the board. We're filling out our top 20 to get into round number 3. Folks, if you're looking for a large commercial building, an arena, outbuilding, any sort of project that you may be working on anywhere in the country, make sure to get with Rayco Builders. Smooth, safe, affordable process, on budget, on time. There we go. 10 head at 59.60. 10 head. 59.60. Going to put them in at 16 head at 117.23. And they're going to be in the new number 5 spot. Going to put them in the number 5 spot so far going into round number 3. Hunter, Peyton, flags up. 7, cattle number 7. Up next in pin number 1, Team 23, Summer Powers, Tim Field. On deck in pin number 2, Team 24, Donna Skidmore, Dwayne Hayslip. On deck in pin number 1, Team 25, Caitlin Robertson and Katie Stanley. Going to be a no time. Going to be a no time in 2. Pin 1, Team 23, Summer Powers, Tim Field. Flags up. 6, cattle number 6. Up next in pin number 2 be Team 24, Donna and Dwayne. On deck in 1, Team 25, Caitlin and Katie. On deck in 2, Team 26, Deanna and Janice. And that'll do it for round number 2. Going to finish things off at 6 head at 51.51. That'll give them a total of 16 head at 106.68. And they're going to go to the number 5 spot. As we go to team number 24 now, Donna Skidmore, Dwayne Hayslip. Flags up. 0-0. Kettle number 0. On deck, or up next in pin 1, Team 25, Caitlin Robertson, Katie Stanley on deck. In pin number 2, Team 26, Deanne Sampson, Janice Allen. We've got 15 on the board, so that means any qualified run will get you into round number 3. Going to be a no time. Going to be a no time in pin 2. Pin 1, Team 25, Caitlin, Katie. Flags up. 5-5. Kettle number 5. Up next in pin 2, Team 26, Deanne Sampson, Janice Allen. Coming in at 4 head at 58.30. That's going to get him into round 3 at 9 head total at 115.74 as we go down to our last team of round number 2. This is Deanne Sampson, Janice Allen. Flags up. 1-1. Kettle number 1. Again, July 27th through the 29th, the Rayco Builders Elite Finals. All day on Thursday will be pin 1. We'll get through hopefully about 600, 650 teams on day number 1. Then that night, the Summertime Showdown, highlighting the youth in a big way. Youth saddles brought to you by Jared Lesh Cow Horses and Rayco Builders. So 5 different saddles will be given out to our youth. Thank you to Jared Lesh Cow Horses and Rayco Builders for providing those beautiful Todd J's J Saddlery saddles to our youth at the Summertime Showdown. It came in at 1 head at 45.84, which will get them into round number 3 with 7 head at 96.20. All right, we're going to check our times, get things set, and we're going to reverse order and go right back in to round number 3 and what's going to be our top 17. All right, the stage is set here for round number 3. 17 teams coming back. Going to get things printed off. We'll get ready to go. Deanne Deanne Sampson, Janice Allen. Don't go far. You'll be getting us started. All right, here we go. Round number 3 of the number 6. Deanne Sampson, Janice Allen, going to get us started. Looking to figure out our top 10 to go into the championship round. Flags up. 5, kettle number 5. Up next in pin 2 will be Caitlin Robertson and Katie Stanley. With only 17 teams here in round 3. We'll go on both herds here all the way through. Came in at 3 head at 30.59. Going to give them a total of 10 head at 126.79. They are staying alive as we go over to pin number 2 now. Caitlin, Katie, flags up. 0, kettle number 0. Up next in pin number 1, Team 3, Summer Powers, Tim Field. On deck in pin 2, Team 4, Weston Robb, Richard Rankin. On deck in pin 1, Team 5, Dwayne Hayslip and John Von Hoff. Cubit Hay Company will deliver feed anywhere, anytime, anywhere in this country. Great partners here at the USTPA. For your feed, make sure to get with Cubit Hay. Cubit Hay Company, Rumble in the Rockies, June 23rd to the 25th. We've got a golf outing, an adventure park, a roller coaster, a dueling pianos party, bowling, cow riding, shoot dogging, mutton busting, a concert, a Calcutta, all jam-packed with team pinning and ranch sorting in one of the most beautiful cities in the world. So make sure to make your way on to Estes Park, Colorado. Going to be a fantastic time there in the Rockies. Nice. 10-head run, 58.22. There's a run they were looking for in round 3. A great time to get it done. 19 head now, 173.96. They're going to make a big jump. They're in the standings. Go to pin number 1. Flags up. Check that, check that. Summer Powers, Tim Field. Flags up. 4, kettle number 4. Up next in pin number 2, Team 4, Weston Robb, Richard Rankin. On deck in pin number 1, Team 5, Dwayne Hayslip, John Von Hoff. On deck in pin number 2, Team 6, Robbie Salzbrenner and John Cecil. Going to be a no time. Going to be a no time in pin 1. Pin 2, Team 4, Weston, Richard. Flags up. 6, kettle number 6. Up next in pin 1, Team 5, Dwayne Hayslip, John Vonhoff. On deck in pin number 2, Team 6, Robbie Salzbrenner, John Cecil. On deck in pin 1, Team 7, Tim Field and Brandon Wine. Texas Haynet Performance Horses of the week, of the month, of the year. And they support it all. Thank you to Texas Haynet for representing our equestrian athletes. Make sure to get your votes in down at the office for the Texas Haynet Performance Horse of the Weekend. Going to be a no time. Going to be a no time in pin 2. Pin 1, Team 5, Dwayne, John. Flags up. 3, kettle number 3. Up next in pin number 2, Team 6, Robbie Salzbrenner, John Cecil. On deck in pin 1, Team 7, Tim Field, Brandon Wine. On deck in pin number 2, Team 8, Katie Stanley and Hunter Brisbane-Kevitz. We're coming your way. Six head at 57.75. Going to put him in the number 2 spot as we go to pin 2, Robbie, John. Flags up. 2, kettle number 2. Up next in pin 1 will be team number 7, Tim Field, Brandon Wine. On deck in pin number 2, Team 8, Katie Stanley, Hunter Brisbane-Kevitz. On deck in pin 1, Team 9, Richard Rankin and Peyton Brisbane-Kevitz. So this team here is coming in on 18 head at 106.28. This is your number 1 team at the moment coming into round number 3. Six head at 53.64. Going to give them a total of 24 head, so they're going to jump way out into the lead. Here, still a bit early on in round number 3. 24 head at 159.92, so they're 5 head away from the rest of the pack as we go down now to Tim Field, Brandon Wine. Flags up. 6, kettle number 6. Up next in pin number 2, Team 8, Katie Stanley, Hunter Brisbane-Kevitz. On deck in 1, Team 9, Richard Rankin, Peyton Brisbane-Kevitz. And on deck in 2, Team 10, Ken Wright and Caitlin Robertson. Figuring out our first championship round of the day. We've got 4 on the board. We need to fill out with 6 more. 5 head at 53.45 for a total of 20 head at 149.37 and put them in the number 2 spot. Pin 2, Katie Hunter, flags up. 8, cattle number 8. Up next in pin number 1, Team 9, Richard Rankin, Peyton Brismakevitz. On deck in 2, Team 10, Ken Wright, Caitlin Robertson. On deck in 1, Team 11, Peyton Brismakevitz and Caitlin Robertson. Keep an eye out for your Boss buckets, folks. Collapsible, high-quality buckets for your trailer. Great new product on the market, and they're a supporter here at the USTPA. Thank you to Boss Buckets. Five head at 51.91 for a total of 22 head at 164.84. So they're going to close the gap now. Going to put them in the number 2 spot. Pin 1, Richard Peyton, flags up. 0, cattle number 0. Up next in pin number 2, Team 10, Ken Wright, Caitlin Robertson. On deck in 1, Team 11, Peyton Brismakevitz, Caitlin Robertson. On deck in 2, Team 12, Cassie Harmon and Robbie Salzbrenner. So we've now closed the gap a little bit on that number 1 team. We've got one team at a 24 head, 22 head, 20 head, 19 head. That's 1, 2, 3, and 4 at the moment with Robbie Salzbrenner and John Cecil in the number 1 spot. Going to be a no time. Pin 2, Team 10, Ken Wright, Caitlin Robertson. Flags up. 1, cattle number 1. Up next in pin number 1, Team 11, Peyton and Caitlin. On deck in 2, Team 12, Cassie and Robbie. On deck in pin 1, Team 13, Tom and Amber. We're coming to you. Closing in on our top 10 and having a bubble. Bringing back our top 10 for the championship round. They are beautiful Outlaw Spirit buckles on the line here to win the number 6. The Elite Showdown, brought to you by Able Suppressors. Six head at 53.45. Pin 1, Team 11. Flags up. 8, cattle number 8. Up next in pin number 2 will be Team 12, Cassie Harmon, Robbie Salzbrenner. On deck in 1, Team 13, Tom Jurgens, Amber Hayslip. On deck in 2, Team 14, Tim Field and John Cecil. Going to finish at 7 head at 53.78. That's going to put Peyton and Caitlin at 24.166.91. Going to be in the number 2 spot. Pin 2, flags up. 5, kettle number 5. Up next in pin number 1, Team 13, Tom Jurgens, Amber Hayslip. On deck in 2, Team 14, Tim Field, John Cecil. On deck in 1, Team 15, Amber Hayslip and Ashton Hayslip. Cheyenne, Wyoming. Loves team pinning. They love being a part of Western sports, and they'd love for you to come visit Cheyenne. Six head at 55.22. Going to give him a total of 15 head at 160.70. Going to put him in the mix at the moment. Pin 1, flags up. 1, kettle number 1. Up next in pin number 2, Team 14, Tim Field, John Cecil. On deck in pin number 1, Team 15, Amber and Ashton Hayslip. On deck in 2, Team 16, Summer Powers and Robbie Salzbrenner. Going to be a no time, going to be a no time. Pin 2, Team 14, Tim, John. Flags up. 7, kettle number 7. Up next in pin number 1, Team 15, Amber and Ashton Hayslip. On deck in 2, Team 16, Summer Powers and Robbie Salzbrenner. On deck in 1, Team 17, Raylan Jurgens, Tammy Jurgens, and that's going to do it for round number 3. We've got 9 on the board. Looking for one more to fill out our top 10 championship round and create ourselves a bubble. Look out. 10 head at a 51.43. They are going to close the gap in a big way. They just put themselves right in the mix on 22 head at 168.76. Going into the championship round. That is the run they were needing. Well, now we go to pin number 1, Team 15, Amber and Ashton Hayslip. Flags up. 2, kettle number 2. Up next in pin number 2, Team 16, Summer Powers, Robbie Salzbrenner. On deck in 1, Team 17, Raylan Jurgens, Tammy Jurgens. The official coffee of the USTPA is Wild Calf. New on the market, but extremely high quality, great product, right in line with team pinning and ranch sorting. Make sure to check it out, wildcalf.com, Wild Calf Coffee, the official coffee of the USTPA. Came in at 5 head at 43.06. Going to give them a total now of 16 head at 157.99. So they are inside the top 15 at the moment. The cutoff now is 15 head at 164.71 with 2 teams yet to go. Pin 2, Team 16, flags up. 4, kettle number 4. Up next in pin number 1, Team 17, Raylan Jurgens, Tammy Jurgens, we're coming to you. So the team here is coming in on 17 head at 110.52. One of the top teams coming in, but going to be a no time here in round number 3. It's going to take it down to our last team of round 3. We've got our top 10 solidified, 15 head at 164.71. Team here is coming in at 15 head at 113.33, so they just need one head to get in, but they have a chance to go to the number 1 spot. Flags up. 7, cattle number 7. Great supporter of all at Team Penny Ranch sorting, and the USTPA is Todd J's and Jay's Saddlery. If you are in need of a new saddle, make sure to make it a Jay's Saddlery. Looking good, looking good. Again, trying to go to that top spot. Oh, no. Going to be a no time, going to be a no time. Well, now it is championship round time here on a Sunday morning. Our first class of the day, the number 6. We've had 3 full rounds. It's come down to this. The top 10 in the championship round is about to go down. All right, folks, the top 10 will all be in pin number 1. We'll have it on one herd with a 60-second break in between. So we're getting things printed off. We're going to get ready to roll. Team number 1 will be Katie Stanley and Hunter Brisbane-Kevitz to get us started. All right, number 6, championship round. We've got a couple teams coming back on 24 head, a couple on 22 head, and this happens to be one of them. Katie Stanley, Hunter Brisbane-Kevitz. Flags up. 4, cattle number 4. Oh, unfortunately, going to be a no time to start things off. Going to be a no time. Well, we'll take things down to team number 2 now. Coming through the door now is Peyton Brisbane-Kevitz, Caitlin Robertson. They're sitting in the number 2 spot with 24 head at 166.91. A great opportunity right here to put the pressure on the rest of the pack. They could put together a big-time run. A 10-head run right now would really separate them. Beautiful Outlaw Spirit Buckles on the line. Peyton already been crowned a champion this weekend yesterday in the youth sorting. Love to do it again here in the number 6 with Caitlin Robertson. Going to take him from the opposite angle. Number 3s, be ready. We're coming your way. Flags up. 8, kettle number 8. Up next will be team number 3. Tim Field, Brandon Wine in the hole. Team 4, Dwayne Hayslip, John Von Hoff. We're coming to you. The Rayco Builders Elite Finals, July 27th through the 29th. Big time money, big time opportunity to make your mark in the sport of team pinning and to be recognized as Elite Finals champion. Thank you to Rayco Builders for being a great partner of the USTPA and bringing us the Elite Finals here in West Monroe, Louisiana, July 27th through the 29th. Looky here, teams coming in 24 head. We're paying 5 holes here in the number 6. Good, solid business run right there. Going to put them in at 5 head, 56.87 for a total of 29 head at 223.78. That takes us down now to team number 3. Tim Field, Brandon Wine. Now, we talked about it earlier. Right here, both of them sitting in the number 1 spot in their classes here in the Region 1-2 standings. They're coming in on 20 head at 149.37. With a 29 head total at the top of the leaderboard, so a 10 head run is what we're looking for. Tim Field, Brandon Wine, flags up. 2, kettle number 2. Able Suppressor Company's bringing us a great weekend here at the Elite Showdown. Able Suppressors supporting us all year long. The San Antonio Rodeo and now the Elite Showdown. And again at the World Finals in Amarillo. World Finals October 22nd through the 28th. Another big-time opportunity in the sport of team pinning in the USTPA. Keep getting those rides qualified and make your way to Amarillo this October. Going to be 5 head at 55.39. On the backup clock. Going to give a total of 25 head at 204.76. But that'll take us down now to team number 4. This is Dwayne Hayslip, John Von Hoff. Coming in on 17 head at 163.52. Dwayne, John, 17 head at 163.52. They can't quite get to that top spot, but they could get into the number 2. Flags up. 6, kettle number 6. On deck will be team number 5, Robbie Salzbrenner, John Cecil. In the hole, team 6, Ken Wright and Caitlin Robertson. We're coming to you. Paying out 5 holes here in the number 6. We've got 2 on the board so far, but a 29-head run from Peyton Brismikevitz. Caitlin Robertson, 29 head in the number 1 spot, and we're going to be in no time here with team number 4. Well, tough luck right there as we roll on down now. That'll take us to team number 5. Here's a team to keep an eye on as they're coming in number 1 into the championship round, looking to come out number 1. Robbie Salzbrenner, John Cecil. A 10-head run right here could wrap things up. Robbie, John. 24-head at 159.92 is what they got. In order to go to the number 1 spot, 6 head or better will get them there, but there's some tough teams behind them that can still catch them. A 10-head run, and it is all but over. All right, flags up. 7-7, kettle number 7. On deck will be team number 6, Ken Wright, Caitlin Robertson. In the hole, team 7, Amber and Ashton Hayslip. John Cecil, your 2022 world champion in the ones. Had a fantastic 2022 season. Looking to finish it off in a big way here at the Elite Showdown, brought to you by Able Suppressors here with Robbie Salzbrenner. They're working. It's going to get close. Here they come. Going to be tight. They're going to finish at 5 head. That's going to give them a 5 head at a 55.55 for a total of 29 head at 215.47. They're going to go to the top spot. There's your new number 1 team. Robbie Salzbrenner, John Cecil going to go to the top spot just by an 8-second margin. As that takes us down now to team number 6. Ken Wright, Caitlin Robertson. They're coming in on 15 head at 164.71. Flags up. 0-0, cattle number 0. On deck, team number 7, Amber and Ashton Hayslip. In the hole, team number 8, Tim Field and John Cecil. Going to be a no time. Going to be a no time. On deck takes us to team number 7, Amber Hayslip, Ashton Hayslip. So they're coming in on 16 head at 157.99. We're 4 teams away from crowning ourselves a champion. Robbie Salzberg, John Cecil sitting in the top spot, 29 head at 215.47, is looking awfully strong right now. Amber and Ashton, mother-daughter duo, looking to jump up here and get in the money, paying 5 holes as they're coming in on 16 head. Flags up. Check that, check that. Flags up. 5-5, kettle number 5. On deck, team number 8, Tim Field, John Cecil in the hole. Team number 9, Cassie Harmon and Robbie Salzbrenner. Going to be a no time. Going to be a no time. 3 teams out now as we go to team number 8. This is Tim Field and John Cecil. Now they're coming in on 22 head at 168.76. So an 8-head run or better. 8-head run or better, and this will be your championship team. Remember, folks, a year from now, May of 2024, the Elite Sorting Finals will be going down. Quite possibly the biggest class in sorting history will be a year from now, in May of 2024. Make sure to start getting those number 9 Elite Sorting rides in as much as possible. Give yourself the most opportunity you can to be a part of the show and be a part of the big money. Tim Field, John Cecil, next to go. 8-head or better. And this is your number 1 team. Flags up. 3, kettle number 3. On deck, team number 9, Cassie Harmon, Robbie Salzbrenner. In the hole, team 10, Caitlin Robertson and Katie Stanley. As Boot Barn continues to support the USTPA, bringing you the Boot Barn Buckeye Battle, July 23rd to the 25th in Garwood Arena up in beautiful Columbiana, Ohio. Make sure to support Boot Barn whenever you are looking for your next Western apparel needs. Make sure to get to the Boot Barn. They got it going. We're rolling. 8-head is the magic number. Going to finish at 5-head. Going to give him a total of 27 head at 226.64. So going to put him in the number 3 spot. Going to put him in the number 3 spot, which means the door is still cracked open for one more team to go after that top spot. But right now, team number 9, Cassie Harmon, Robbie Salzbrenner coming in on 15 head at 160.70. We're paying 5 holes, so they've got themselves a chance to get into the money. They can't quite get to the top, but they darn sure could get inside the top 5. Cassie Harmon, Robbie Salzbrenner. 3s, get ready. We're coming your way next. Flags up. 1, kettle number 1. On deck, team 10, Caitlin Robertson, Katie Stanley. Start getting it on your mind. They've got it going. Putting a pretty good run together, looking to finish. Can they get inside the top 5? Going to finish with 9 head. Going to be 9 head at 59.92 for a total of 24 head. So they're going to be in the number 5 spot at the moment. So they are in the moment. They are the bubble with one team left to go. Now this has gone down to team number 10. This is Caitlin Robertson, Katie Stanley. Now they're coming in at 19 head at 173.96. So an extremely fast 10-head run of 42 seconds or better, and they will be your champions of the number 6. So it is within reach for Katie and Caitlin to get it done. Katie, Caitlin. Our final team of the number 6 sorting. A 10-head run at 42 seconds is what we're looking for. Flags up. 9, cattle number 9. Now to get in the money, they're going to have to be 6 head or better. They've got themselves in a good position. The last team out. Nice save, keeping the run alive. Keep your chances rolling. Picks them up. Here they come. Oh. Nice double. Well, good solid run right here from Caitlin Robertson and Katie Stanley. Going to put them in at 8 head at 56.53 for a total of 27 head at 230.49. That's going to put them in the money. Well, folks, we are going to have the official results for you here in just a second, and our championship team will meet you down for a quick photo and buckle ceremony right before we get rolling with our 3. All right, your official results are in here in the number 6. In the number 5 spot with 204.76 on 25 head, Tim Field and Brandon Wine. In 4th place with 230.49 on 27 head, Caitlin Robertson and Katie Stanley. In 3rd place with a 226.64 on 27 head, Tim Field and John Cecil. In 2nd place with 223.78 on 29 head, Peyton Brismakevitz and Caitlin Robertson. And your championship team here in the number 6 with a 215.47 on 29 head is Robbie Salzbrenner and your 2022 world champion, John Cecil. All right, we'll take a quick moment to get things set up, and we're going to roll with round number 1 of the number 3.